mistakes here and there, but in the end, made some big plays to get you guys the win today. How impressed were you to see their recovery from some of those early mistakes of being tossed out there?
It's good. Learning curve, you know, I mean, I think we were out there today with 6 freshmen playing wide receiver. So I don't think any of the guys that were out there on the field that played today, with the exception of Tay on the first drive, was classified as anything other than a freshman. So to have them make the plays that they did was huge. We needed just a little bit on the perimeter to try and get it going, and they stepped up at some critical times. And, you know, Jade made huge catches on third down. Obviously, the touchdown was special. You know, Bryson Green with his touchdown, you know, towards the end, that was big too. So I can't be happy. I mean, I just cannot be happy enough for those kids. I mean, they've been working their ass off all week long, and to get to that point and actually make the play when it mattered, huge. You know, and they'll only get better. I mean, I've been saying for a long time they were really good players. It's just a matter of time. Unfortunately, they were put into it today. You know, day 2.
And how did that help with their development throughout the rest of this year, getting this opportunity so early in their career?
Oh, it's a monster. It's a monster, but you know, it's not something that's easy on my pulse. You know, I mean, that's rough for me to watch those guys run around out there, and knowing that just at any moment there could be some sort of disaster. You know, an alignment issue, a drop pass, a broken assignment. Any of those things can happen when you have a true freshman. And you know, they just haven't been repping it either. They haven't been in that position repping as starters, you know, and then all of a sudden they're there. It's unfortunate. We just had some key injuries this week actually.
What do you think of Jalen Warren's touchdown today? He hit a lot of
Fabulous. Hell of a call.
Is that how you drew it up?
Yeah, that's exactly how he was running. Zigzag 3 or 4 times, run a couple guys over, get yourself in the end zone for a game. Yeah, it's perfect. Exactly what we expect. No, he's shown that through fall camp, and you know, he showed it again today on the field, and he deserves the carries. You know, he's playing well for us. He's playing downhill. You know, still we didn't run the ball effectively, not effectively enough, certainly. But better, making improvement. You know, the guys are out there battling masks off, like I said. And you go in that locker room right now, and there's a bunch of exhausted guys, and that's what you want to see. So we talked about trying to be tired after the game, not before, because it's an early kick. And I think we did that, and just tickled that we were able to close it.
Mike just said that you as coaches are gonna have to come together and figure out what this offense is gonna become, how you can figure out a way to get the rushing game going to some degree. What more can you do offensively in terms of new schemes or different schemes? What does that look like?
I don't know. That's a tough one because, you know, they've been effective. I think it's a matter of fundamentals, probably repping it just a little bit more because of the youth. You know, we do have some new faces in there. You know, Jalen getting in is even though he's a senior, he's still, you know, new to our system. He's just going to get better as we go. But, you know, it's just been an evolving thing. You know, one week you're playing with, you know, a drop back quarterback and you have no read zone game really with him. I mean, we have it, but it's not his specialty, it's not his forte. And then, you know, you go to fast forward to the next week and it's a completely, you know, different scenario. So that's part of the battle too, is just trying to suit the scheme, I guess, the overall offensive scheme to who we have playing. You know, in the beginning of the week, it was far different than what you saw. You know, you come out and Tay Martin can't play. Ray Johnson gets hurt. I mean, the little list goes on and on of veteran guys that weren't able to play today. And then a new quarterback. So I wish we could just settle it down. I think last year, towards the end of the season, we kind of settled into who was playing for us on a day-to-day basis. And we kind of got into a little bit of a groove, and then it worked out for us. So you know, we were able to run the ball, I thought, a little bit better last year, obviously, than now. And not much has really changed. So we just got to go back. I think it's a fundamental thing more than a schematic thing. Same plays. We're on the same plays. You know.
What concerns you the most about not being able to run the ball successfully?
Oh, it's control the game. You know, that's the thing. I mean, if you can control the game and move the safeties and the secondary up, and then take shots, and that's where you run into the issue that we had today, is that, you know, you can move them up, but then all of a sudden you're throwing it to a true freshman to win the game in a critical situation. So that's a scary deal. That's a scary deal. So they stepped up, and I'm so damn happy right now. You know, you get up there to my office and crack a cold one, man, I'm fired up like that. Get that damn W, celebrate a little bit.
How much does a 98-yard kickoff return calm your pulse down?
Oh, man, I was screaming all the way. I mean, you think that you just throw a touchdown pass. But, that was huge. That was such a momentum change for us. A massive play. And, you know, certainly balanced out the one that we gave.
Just a couple more for Coach.
What kind of spark was Dominic in the run game?
Dominic is a violent player. I've said this many times. You know, he gets the ball and just runs downhill, man. Blind dog beat house. He just freaking goes. And love him to death. He's going to continue to get better and better too. You know, he's in that freshman window as well. So there's a lot of youth out there and a lot of good football ahead of Oklahoma State. So excited for our guys. Excited for Dominic to get his touches and hopefully he'll see more coming down the road too.
Specific to Jaden Bray, a guy who hasn't played a lot of football, what's his evolution been like from enrolling early to now and getting that playing time and making plays for the offense?
Well, he's a little bit scared to death too, you know, getting out there and playing, you know, in this kind of environment, hot and a pretty hostile game and critical situation. But as you see him progress from when he came in January till now, and working with Coach Glass and his guys, I mean, he's big, he's a monster. We talk about it all the time. It's just a matter of time with that kid before he really takes off. So I'm thrilled with what he did today, no question. And it was huge for Oklahoma State and our offense.